in your project. So what you will do after opening all this thing, you will start the interacting with the web elements. Now suppose you want to enter some value in the google.com. So you have to locate this particular text field now. Okay, so that's why we will be reading about the locators or web elements now, how we can do that. It's so because common operations we have seen how to open and all. So now it's the time you have to interact with the different elements on your website or on your page. So how we can do that? So to do that, see, in automation in Selenium WebDriver, every action, if you will do any action you will do on your website, you have to locate the element for that. You have to locate the element for that, and after locating the element you have to perform the action on that. Okay, so opening URL, everything we have seen. Now is the time we will see how to interact with the different elements on our web page so that we can automate our test cases. So for that, first we will understand what is the web element. So web element is basically a locator, is a way to identify the elements on the page. So I want to identify the search button, or I want to verify the title of this like Google logo. I want to locate this particular text box, right? So these all are our web locators for us, or web elements. There are ways to identify one or more specific elements in the DOM. We are having the different ways to identify the web locators. So, but before that, I want to tell you what are HTML tags and attribute. Until you don't know what are HTML tags, maybe you will find some difficulty to locate that element. So, HTML tags are used to hold the HTML element. HTML element holds the content, right? And HTML attributes are used to describe the characteristics of the HTML element. And HTML tags start with this bracket and ends with this bracket. So how you can see that? So just click on a inspect every website you see. So this is the HTML. You can see doc type is HTML, it is showing, and these all are the HTML, and these are the tags, like it is starting with this bracket and closing with this bracket that I'm talking about. And HTML attributes. So attributes is means you say data hyphen IML. This is an attribute for me, and this is the value for your attribute, and it must be locating some value. Suppose I want to locate this. You can see this is an input. So for the text field, we use the input. For the anchor link, we use the a tag, right? For the button, we use the button tag. So similar way, there are the tags are defined for different type of elements. and
Yes.
and if you see, this is the attribute for me. Title is an attribute for me. Max length is an attribute. Name is an attribute. So I can locate this web element with the help of a title attribute, right? So just there was some explanation that I want you to give about the HTML tags and the attributes. So you should know, if there is a text box, it will have the input tag. If it is a link, it will have the anchor tag. So something like, definitely it will be there, and there will be the attributes and the values and content. Now
Got
the got it.
got it. And Rahul, when it is a link or URL, we will have anchor tag or H reference, right?
No, no, H reference. I think it will be for the headers.
Okay.
Like if there is some header, so we generally get with h1, h2, h3, h4, and links we get mostly with the a tag.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And now the next question is how to inspect and locate an element, right? See, there are multiple ways you can locate an element, and you can find the locator for that. Many one will tell you that you can install the plugin, right? And you can find the element and you can locate for it. That is the one way, but I will say you do the manual practice. Manually means you say you have to locate the manually. If you will locate manually, you will get the good confidence in finding the XPath. In many companies, employees know about the Selenium driver, but they don't know about locating the XPath in the correct way, and they find difficulty to locate the element. But if you will do the manual practice, definitely you will get the good idea and confidence how to make the dynamic, because this is the static XPath we can find. But if we want to find out the dynamic XPath, if we want to find out the XPath or locators for the table, right? So in that case, you have to identify in the manual way only. So how to locate it? Just right click, click on inspect. It will open this for you. You can see this arrow, right? Click on this arrow, it will convert in a blue color.
Where, Rahul? Sorry, I'm not able to see the arrow.
uh, okay, see, first right click on any web, anywhere in the web page, click on inspect. Now in
Okay.
the corner, you can see this corner.
Oh, here. Okay,
Okay, in
okay.
this corner, just
Uh,
click on it, it will change in the blue color. Okay,
okay.
and whatever element you want to locate, suppose I want to locate this one,
Uh,
just click on there, and it will open that particular HTML tag for you, and it will highlight in a blue color, like you can see it is highlighting in the blue color in the above after Google logo.
yeah, yeah.
If I will mouse over, it is locating that. So this is how you have to locate the particular element in your website.
Okay.
Okay, this is how you can locate. Now there are multiple ways that you can locate it in the, see, this is finding the position or something is okay, but how to use in our Selenium now?
Mm,
Okay, so there are multiple ways that you can use it. Selenium provides multiple methods for that. Let's see that also.